Well, hello everybody. I'm back again with finally with a comic book haul. Um, got a lot of books to show. Um, Most of them I'm not going to show, and I think the reason for that is this here is, for lack of a better term, I'm going to call it a regret pile, and it's a lot of new stuff as well. Um, I don't know if you ever look through. You're looking through dollar bins and you spend a lot of time looking through bins and you just pull stuff out, and at the end of the search I'm like, well, I guess I'll take these because I put all that time in. Well, that's what a lot of this stuff here is. um, like, here's an example of something. Like, two examples right here. So this, I got this at my local shop. He got some new dollar books in, and he always lets me look through them before he gets a chance to put them out on the floor. Um, it's a cool looking cover. It's got, that handwriting on it, but is it a book that I really needed? No. Same with this Ultimate Spider-Man from Free Comic Book Day. So, there's a bunch of stuff like that. I bought some Silver Age books, only because they were Silver Age and they were $1. But there was, a lot of stuff that I didn't really need. And I think what I'm going to start doing from now on, instead of wasting time and money on stuff like this that just takes up room, comics aren't like baseball cards. You can't just stick them in a binder and forget about them, and they don't take up a lot of real estate. I'm going to concentrate maybe more on buying stuff like this. So this was $30 at a jewelry store that I went to with my wife yesterday. It was our wedding anniversary. I had bought her a bracelet, and we just needed to get it altered slightly. But I saw that there, and he had a bunch of other ones. And for the money that I spent on this stuff, I could have bought a couple of those. So I think I'm coming to the end of just buying random shit for the collection that is going to be speculative or whatever. And they don't read 2/3 of the stuff, which is even worse. But enough with that. It's just my thoughts on my current collecting habits. The pile here on the right is some of the stuff that I'm really happy with that I got through a couple of shows I went to, a couple of local shops, and a trade that I made with Mike Nighttiger. He had already showed his video, and I'm glad he was happy with the books. I wanted to give him as many books as possible for the books that I got from him. A, because he's just a super nice guy, and B, the book that he traded me, I've wanted one for the longest time. So I'll show that at the end. It's in a top loader. But, excuse me, that was disgusting. These two books here I got from Super Joe, who's also a super nice guy. We become pretty buddy-buddy in recent months. Probably because we're local, we share the same interests, and we go to the same shows, and so he gifted those to me, and only because I let him put a couple of books in that short box video that I showed a couple of videos back, or a couple weeks or months back. So he came and gave these to me. So thank you, Joe. I don't think there's anything, like I said, they'll knock your socks off in this pile here. It was like a lot of dollar fodder stuff. Yeah, there's really nothing here. Let me just move these so we can show the books that I really like, and I hope you guys will as well. Now I got to figure out what to do with all these. Before I show those, so I went to the flea market yesterday, and I found these Warren posters. They're original. Let's see if we can, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's from 1977. We got the Frazetta one and got a Vampirella one over there. And the sizes are weird. It's 20 by 27 and a half inches. So I'm going to have a weird time framing those. Okay, on with the books. And I'll try to remember as best as I can what I paid for some of these. So here's some of those dollar books that I was telling you about. Batman, $3.77. Anytime I find Bronze or Copper Age Batmans that I don't have, I'm picking those up. Even the Detective Comics run. So I got those. Star Wars, $59. I got this at my local, one of my local shops. It was $3. I wasn't going to leave that there. It's in really nice shape. See if I can get in a little closer for you guys. That's a little better, right? And we're recording, I assume. Evel Knievel, #1. I was really happy to get that, and yes, I am recording. I always like that book, and I like these promotional comics. A lot of you guys do as well. I had Evel Knievel figures when I was a kid, you know, with the red crank, and it used to make that sound, and the thing you'd go flying off. Picked these up yesterday as well from the flea market. These were $1 a piece. Just these Happy Meal boxes from 1997. It promoted the Batman and the Phantom Menace. And it's got that animated series stuff to it. Sorry if I sound a little off. I got a cold or something going on. I found these. I love Olivia De Banderas, I think is her last name. I always forget. But they put these card sets out. So I got that set and this set. These were $5 each. I got to go find some plastic pages and put them in a book. All right. Local show in Old Bridge a couple weeks ago. Got this early Jim Starlin work. Star Reach #1. This is the 4th print. This cover on the earlier printings was the back cover, and there was a less cool front cover, but totally dig that. Some early Starlin work. Then some other pickups. That's a mid-grade early Iron Man issue for $3. More of that spec stuff that I talked about a few moments ago. AI #1. I've seen people show that off before. Got that for $1. This was a cool dollar find at a show. This book may get hot again. It's got I forgot what her code name is in this issue, but it's the first time she becomes that character. Some nice Captain America run fillers for $2 each. 187, 191, 210, and 151. I found Clandestine #1. Some nice shiny Marvel goodness. I think that book is picking up for some reason. This is a book that is picking up because it's been optioned. The 6th Gun free comic book day. Found that in $1. Been at the show. That's a book I was happy to grab. That's my 2nd copy of that, and it's an upgrade over the copy that I have. So if you see that, I would pick that up. Who knows, it could be the next Umbrella Academy or The Boys, you know, one of those, if that show gets ever made and takes off. And then this was cool for $3. Silver Age DC with Joker on the cover and Batman. I'll take that all day. And then I found this. Early Peanuts appearance. I think this is from like 1961. It's Dell 4-color 222. And then my favorite pickups from the con. I've been looking for this for a while. I like Bruce Timm. I asked if he would go. He had 30. I asked if he would go 20. He went 25. So I took that. It's got some. It had some dings, but I never see this book. I love this cover a lot. Let me see if I can even get even closer so you guys can get a better appreciation for it. Sorry, I'm moving a barbell that my son uses. I don't use it, that's for sure. All right. That's as close as we's going to get. Maybe too close. So yes, nice Bruce Timm cover, like a Kirby homage with the Kirby crackle and all that. So that was 25. And then this is a book that I've also wanted for a while. He had $50 on it. I asked him if he would do 30. We settled on 35. This too has condition issues, as a lot of my books do. I don't like to pay a lot for stuff. But as a result, this is what you wind up with. Amazing Spider-Man 78, first appearance of the Prowler. I'll upgrade this at some point, but at least now I have a nice placeholder. The issues with this, it's got some sort of stamp on it, and that little bit there. But this is a great book for $35. All day, every day. And then, circling back to one of my local shops, I picked this up at Zap for $10. Nice Alex Schomburg cover. I do want to collect some of these older price guides. This is Overstreet number 10. So that's pretty cool. I'll find a spot somewhere for that. Let us make some room. I really like those Warren posters. I want to hopefully find more of those, get them framed up. I'm running out of real estate down here, though, to put stuff. Even the wife says, like, where are you going to put those? We'll find a spot. Some dollar finds from my local shop. I love these DC Millennium editions. So I got that. This was a nice find for $1. Marvel 2-in-1 number 30. Second or third appearance of Spider-Woman. Iconic Arthur Adams cover. And then another book I picked up from Zap. This book was popular a couple months ago. Big Trouble in Little China. I got that for $1.50. My second copy of this, Vader 14. First cameo of Ahsoka Tano in Marvel continuity, or this storyline's continuity. Got this for $1 at one of my local shops. Decent Golden Age book. It's not horror, it's not superhero, but it's Golden Age. It's in respectable shape. I always liked Woody Woodpecker as a kid. It's got some staining, but dude, it's $1. And it's in really, for its age, you know, $1 was great. I found, and I didn't know it at the time. I bought this because he had this in his dollar bin. It's Thor 390. It's the first. It's time when Captain America picks up the Thor hammer. That was a thing a while ago. But when I got home, it turned out to be a Mark Jewelers variant, which is awesome, because I have like maybe 4 in my collection before this day. So, and I bought some other Thor what I thought were going to be run fillers, but and they're a bit dirty. They're going to need to be cleaned by somebody who knows what they're doing, if I ever decide to do that. So we got $3.90, $3.91, $3.92, $3.87, $3.88, and $3.94. And these were all Mark Jewelers. Most of you know what Mark Jewelers variants are, but in case you are new to collecting comics and you've just found my channel as the first one you ever wanted to watch, this is what a Mark Jewelers is. It's these were on military bases, I believe, and it sold ads for the rings that you can get and other jewelry related items like crucifixes and whatnot. These are somewhat desirable. It's kind of right up there with DC Universe variants, as in, you know, a variant, if you will. I was happy with the $3.90 at being a Mark Jewelers. Here's the only eBay purchase. I found this, you know, I bought this so long ago, I forgot how much it was. But I got this for like $5, I think, shipped. First appearance of PandaCon. That was a thing a while ago. More Zap comic stuff. Aliens, #1. First print. Black cover. Spine ticks galore. But $12. I'm okay with that. Some nice Silver Age stuff. Doctor Strange, 174 for $22. Fantastic Four, #44. This was $30. Oh, and so these books here, including the Aliens book, bought these all the same day. And this Aquaman Showcase Presents #33. I got all of those the same day. And I didn't pay any money for them. So I had a gift card that my daughter gave me for Christmas that I forgot I had. It was like a $25 Visa gift card. And on the way down, I had like some junk gold in like that, you know, you find in the junk drawer, like little earring backs and other, you know, stuff. I took that there and I got like $40 for that. So between the gift card and the whatever I got for the Cash for Gold stuff, I was able to turn it into those 4 books. So that was cool. Didn't cost me a nickel. Another flea market find, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe 18. First modern She-Ra, I think, is the story on this. This can go anywhere from $70 to $100. Found that for like $1 or $2 at the flea market. So that was cool. I've been on a DC first appearance kick lately, and I really liked the Peacemaker show. So I got first appearance of Vigilante. I think I paid $20 or $25 shipped for that. And I got that off of Instagram from that comic book guy. And we become friendly. We, you know, chat through Instagram a lot. And he also threw this in for free to me. It's a beater copy, but you know what? I didn't have it. It's the second Lizard. Dude, it was just awesome for him to do that. So got those. And then I went to King Con a couple of weeks back, sometime in March. I got this from Very Gary Comics. He had $75 on that. I offered him $60 in cash. He took that. First appearance of Metamorpho. And then I got, this is another book I got from Instagram. I paid $50 shipped for this. Saying a lot, but this was cool. He thought it was, he called it lower grade. This is right in my wheelhouse. The back is just as good as the front on this. Amazing Spider-Man 27 for $50 all day. Another flea market find, Captain America #6. This is a book that I've wanted for the longest time. First appearance of the Winter Soldier. This book was more popular pre the Falcon and Winter Soldier show, but I still wanted it. It's a first appearance of I think a major character these days. So very, very cool find. And then got 2 more books from the King Con. I got this from Erod. He had 60 on this. He let me have that for 50. First appearance of the Demon. Again, another DC first appearance. And then the last book that I got from King Kong, Amazing Spider-Man 22. Zap had this listed as a 4.0. He had $85 on it. I asked him if he would come down, because that's just the way I am. And he was like, no, I could, if you walk around the floor, you would find that for $100 easily. And he's not wrong about that. And the condition is definitely acceptable to me. Has a subscription crease down the middle. The spine is in decent shape for me. There's nothing wrong there. So very, very cool to have that in the collection. And then the last 2 books are the books that I got in the trade with Mike, Nighttiger. He threw this in, Amazing Spider-Man 346. And then the book that I'm over the moon about. I'm a big Dave Stevens fan. Cheval Noir, #1, signed. The only thing that could have been better about this is if my name was Bob. But Bob got this signed a long time ago because Dave Stevens has been gone a long time. But I finally got a Dave Stevens autograph for the collection. Got that in the top loader. I'm going to find a spot on the wall for that. Mike, thank you. Hopefully we could do a trade again. I know you've got some doubles in your collection. Maybe I could talk you into trading again. But that's it, guys. I don't know when my next video is going to be and what type of video it's going to be, because my interest is kind of waning in making videos and picking up books because of how expensive everything has gotten. Like I said, I may be better off investing in something like this these days. So we'll see. Collection is starting to get out of hand too. So, I got all these books here. There's the comic wall. Actually, you guys saw that in the earlier part of the year when I did the room tour. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. So I was, looking through my feed the other day of my subscriptions that people I subscribe to, and YouTube sucks lately. A, my views are down. But B, I don't get to see a lot of the videos that I used to see. It's just they don't pop up the same way that they used to. And Charlton66, it's a channel that I always loved, and I've always wanted to see his room, and he did a room tour, a 2-part video. You guys got to go find that. I've always wanted to see his room, and it didn't disappoint. It's definitely a space that you would want to hang out in and read, and if I had a space like that, maybe I would read more. But I don't have a really cool reading space. Maybe you guys may think this is cool, and the grass is always greener. But go check out his 2 videos on his room tour. You would not be disappointed. So for about 20 to 100 of you guys who are going to actually see this video, thank you for watching. And who knows, if you're new to the channel and somehow this gets recommended to you, You know, hit that like and subscribe button, and who knows, we'll see you soon. Bye.